Arsenal. Arsenal team.
Yeah.
Hard say there's only one issue that is worrying this Arsenal team.
Okay.
Mentality. And yes, I born no more.
I don't know the Bobo.
Or mentality.
Okay.
Our form. Do you know a do baby Arsenal game against Manchester City?
Okay.
And I was asking myself some questions. Why do you lose against Manchester City? And some of the players in the team were crying. For what? Omaje League.
So if you say,
that is the mentality. City no that second no, or no winning no started jubilating, but the point was the same. Meanwhile, I the same number of games. So why should you be crying? I saw Raya. Now player or the player be the now to the but if you look at the winners, what's that not team like a baby one no winners, but few ones no mere winners no. We saw someone like Declan Rice, our Kwakubo Europa with West Ham United at Conference League. Waji, he was saying that it's not over yet. Why? Because we winning trophy B, so it has affected his way of thinking. It's not over yet, but we saw players of Arsenal after the City game bowing down their head as if say everything was over. That is the problem of Arsenal. Arsenal kontokwa. Or best started with strength. We say sometimes kontokwa a strategy. Or the unwardden best start here, but Edun tokwa na se boxing. Round 1, round 2, round 3. Opponents no reserves a manager onim di oye. But Arsenal beko round 1, boom, no ball 1, 2. You do one be 9 or no 2, 12 or no ma. Now fi was started relax. Office will win into was started relax. That is the problem of Arsenal. This particular game is very crucial for Arsenal. See, the rest of the, I think 4 games are Arsenal Bebono is very crucial. Arsenal aim to mean relax from minute 1 to the last whistle. Arsenal to mean relax because relax you be punished. So tempo no the best start no. Arsenal do be 88 minutes on my see that the tempo is dropping. Because they feel say, baby, I don't need the then we are done. But that is when other teams will come in with their strength. What's that small teams do 88 minutes and I'm having? Not the press out because they don't have anything to lose. And it's our times near the best Arsenal. Only fool am team baby all day to see or board draw no better because City is full position. Coach no nujina bench Emma team no. Or no problem as na for City. Any players now Manchester City no. And your coach no what bench no. Because the coach can find a way to grind the results. Sometimes Pep Guardiola ideas to me sir. The technical bench on Arsenal for Bono. Yaya Toure your friend saying Yaya Toure no. Kole Toure. Ono the idea ni man Pep Guardiola. And Pep Guardiola dey share winning goal. In this game now go in the bar and he went straight to him to go and hug him because of the ideas biaba. I'm a man to me win the game. And do you know what he did? He told Rally to be getting into the
Arsenal
box.
Game no start sir. Na Osha na ubisa Arsenal match is after this game yen sania ebe kombo we are in say Tuesday 5th May or mobile Atletico Madrid. Na Premier League no omo next game ebe 10th May 3:30 p.m. Sunday omoni West Ham kwa away. Na 18th May 7 p.m. omoni Burnley abo. Then omo ababebo 24th May 3 p.m. against Crystal Palace and also away.
Say Arsenal bet me lose win. Say be obeshe winning and also bet me lose league na Atletico game na.
Champions League no. I didn't hear. I'm holding odi kom.
Tiredness. Atletico game no kwa akobo no. Obenya all energy on deck. See, and the Champions League no be obetumi agi ebi won so ntumi nje. Onim de besi. So Oko game no the A game and because we are playing a certain team called Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid na say mu ne boy din. Omu ni mom ko busa basa for no. Omu boy din because on bet na say defend it. So you always bring in the pressure. On bet pressure wa to the extent say on bet hold you pressure no normal ball counter attack. So at that moment you have to be alert. And Abed.
Yes, sir.
Ade ba ko no say nipa ankasa no wona say wo de wadwen bebra body na bre. So Arsenal are going to get tired.
Right.
Traveling to Atletico Madrid, coming back, coming to play at home against a Premier League team that is West Ham on relegation.
Almost rather.
And West Ham so is going to give Arsenal a very tough time. Why? Because no sluggish is here. Tottenham was back, and then the game will lose. So Tottenham ko sepe 1 point.
Brentford 3-0. Yeah.
Baby on no that no say. Tottenham was go winning game 1 1 point interval no the fan. So the next game here Arsenal anya krobe press on to mean Arsenal be play draw. Na se team no so City deeper na o ka so play draw na say Arsenal no want to me answer na. Then that means City Champions League go fit mo.
No say dey na West Ham no is 17 for 36. Tottenham was 34. Yeah.
And Tottenham set 3 points na be 37.
Yeah.
Now 1 point difference.
West Ham be there.
What you say?
18th. Yeah.
Good. Pep Guardiola on Ombo Premier League. Ni game aka final bebo against Chelsea. FA Cup final bebo. Into ono no pressure be ni so. Into say ono tifie na say Arsenal ba ono na say me dey ready as because one we fit Champions League. On to kwan ko be bia. Onu obi any competition bia. Say ono tifie e no twen Arsenal. Into say Arsenal ebekwa kobo Atletico Madrid. Now say Arsenal ebesian back with all those tiredness. No asian ba West Ham no so man a very tough time because West Ham soon person become relegation. Oyo akwakobo Burnley. No asian ba Crystal Palace no. That is where the exhaust say ombe get tired no will get in they'll be exhausted. Intisa Obreno is what is going to affect the Arsenal team. Sa Obreno and be more mabre. Because City no only bibia or not train, and City have quality players ahead of the Arsenal team. He has top goal scorers. He has very good wingers. And then you near Saka. But today it's Madueke. Because Saka has not been consistent. In big games you don't see Saka. And if you see the Arsenal team, they are kind of time and time over and over again say Arsenal team no say about open play so mo bese difficult. Go back let's go Madrid. How did they score? Penalty. Open play, they miss a lot of chances. Penalty, and they say and penalty a corner. So they find it difficult.
Now so association football.
But say we no kwenya penalty no nya corner na sa
because open play.
But open play is the most important one.
Okay.
Say open play no to me sir. Then you find other alternative. Okay. But no other alternative na be the main alternative.
Okay.
But open play with Arsenal say omu break it down low block team is difficult.
Okay.
Those days you had Odegaard, no yes Ejumano. But I don't know why you have a player like Eze, but you don't really use the guy. I don't know, but to me, I build it, I penetrated through different lines. But on also need that technical to spot spaces. Osho mo wingers as football there, and midfielders for a breaker, you will have your wingers. Saka has proven that he's not consistent. Obibeka to say Saka a world class player, or a world class player, or an average player, as anybody else. So what I say,
okay.
Ono has shown say he has been inconsistent when it comes to playing or when it comes to where baby Unhiano, you don't see Saka there. Osha omo left wingers now why Martinelli Trossard. Inconsistency. It is a midfielder I say number 10 no creating no. Say ball name banner say Oma blocking now. You don't see these two wait for no. Say Omo boa the team.
As a
fine goal scorer. Victor Gyökeres, but how many times do we use him? Havertz, and some amount some inconsistency because and then Havertz be so ochna also obone tenor and fa okobone naya e fa kakra na ejai. So their front no it's a problem. Arsenal has a problem in their midfield. Omon kan okra no nchireo. Zubimendi doesn't have the quality as compared Thomas Partey had. And also a problem. The only top department what Arsenal honom no number 1 goalkeeping department, number 2 defensive department. Defense no dey tight hard so be Arsenal. Goalkeeping department Raya don't go there, a very fantastic goalkeeper. I would say Spain to me friend, but because of loyalty yes he and friend you better be for you get it. So about midfield to the attacking phase now number 10 no, to supply say a Katasa supply from the final third in front of the box now say you will need your wingers to provide some assistance to this number 10s no moon to me and penetrate it through the lines no. But the wingers too omukoda.
Yeah.
So what should Arsenal do? Now Gyökeres onye very good. Why? Because passes are not coming. Sasaka nya ball wings as a winger or primary responsibility as a winger. In basic traditional football. The basic responsibility of a winger, you cross his man wine or striker, non pemse. Meboa. And then we talk about modern wingers. So people to me na ball now why then why cut in into that Ben and Gyökeres be go amasna. Ubenya Trossard on so be cut in. So say number 10 no and supply number 9 balls now. Then wingers no so man supplier. How do the striker score? That has been the problem of Arsenal. Then so to me say be in open play. So if you have Saka, not a Saka do an answer channel say or ye cutting them qua. Baby one more cutting out to say bepim, but of a sort try no ye, no Kelly Bono. Unya do a crash or height in the kaka. So why don't you cross the ball to him? No more pray. Then you make your number 10 to pick up the second balls. So number 10 is I say Gyökeres cramping to me pimba or to me premier then abanity. You have a number 10, you have number 8. That time no much in a box name. Then they shoot. Look at what Valverde has been doing with Real Madrid. Then they do what? They shoot. Deflection be or between match go. And could be a power ne woman, Tibiana keeper and I said the defenders of the opponent no. I'm block keeper no then you get your goal. You don't see that happening at Arsenal. Omunya Bona, they hardly shoot from back. They hardly do that. Eze in your ball, 1-1 no about Odegaard, 1-1 no about. They always want to get into the box. But say team so elbow low blocker and I make you get your score. So Arsenal going to win the league, is going to be very, very difficult at this moment because of what Champions League. At the moment, or game with your Atletico Madrid home, they can't sleep. And at times, so Buwepe or Atletico Madrid.
So about West Ham.
And son about West Ham. Into a baby. Meanwhile, City is resting. On what the final of FA Cup. No one sounds because I Carabao. No one sounds watching a can't say EPL. So City no problem. He doesn't have level now City cramp 1 and second or no pressure in his hole. Say City in League pressure in his hole. And
the Arsenal at their tomb sisia.
Nice one.
Yes, Arsenal I should go no. Oh yes. Okanya sena obedrin Juana Panyai. Ti ya ball 8 minutes. Arsenal Ashaba Fulham and 20.
Nice goal,
nice goal.
They really need this win.
Omania Blue, we share game Arsenal for
mentality. So the winners in the team, someone like Declan Rice, Obi to say Madrid has experienced those kind of things before. When you other players say be a more winning mentality no more team no. They should be the one courage and see.
Oh, say born of fire, yeah.
Saka
Hana. Oh, the way I
go. But a typical Saka, wouldn't be Uncle Baye. Or Bessan the ball now by the left. No, have a ball cut in. Into Sanka say no more Baye or games more. Why won't the striker score? This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Say as a primary winger, your primary responsibility to cross the ball to your striker. But when your ball now person kati ina. How is your striker going to score? You have a fantastic goal scorer. Onya ball on the 2 on no. Once a Saka on your left, on your right. But on the right, the ball pass.
Yeah.
A typical Saka will bring the ball back to the left. Now if I block it. This is how they have to be playing. Say midfielders no aim to me release the ball no cause striker no so you the wingers come in and assist. So I bet game way
yeah obesa bem say watch along na 10 minutes na about teach up here Arsenal for game way